welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Jenika and this is my personal finance channel where I show you how I manage my variable income using the cash envelope system and using cash as well. So if this is something that you're interested in, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. If you are a returning viewer and subby, hey, thank you so much for coming back for another video. We have a lot of good things to discuss in this video, so I'm so happy that you're here. And let's get started. And today we are going to be stuffing a total of $510. So I may or may not count it. I know you guys like the sounds and things like that. We'll just kind of go with the vibe of the video and see if that's what I should do. So looking at the calendar for this week that we are currently in, today is the 15th and I have not paid this bill yet. They actually were trying to bill me like earlier this week and I was like, no, I get my last check on Friday, so y'all will get your money on Friday. And Friday, this date is my due date anyway, so I'll be paying this bill along with the rest of the we get charged for shipping labels, so I'll be paying that today. I'm going to do my groceries, so I got 2 weeks down, y'all. Speaking of, I have 2 new stickers that are going to be available in the shop today as soon as I'm done posting this video. Okay, small sticker plug. So the first new stickers that I have are credit card stickers. They are very similar to your bill due stickers. I just changed out bill due for credit card to make it more of noticeable in your planner, so you know that this is actually a debt and not just a regular like consumer bill. So the credit card stickers are new in the shop and been a long time coming, but I have them. My self-care stickers. So I am so excited to finally have self-care stickers in the shop, and at probably the last like 2 minutes of this video, I'm going to go ahead and kind of give you guys some of my ideas of how I am going to use these and also how you could use these in your planner. And a reminder that the October stickers are available in these 2 designs. Now let's get back to the budget. Okay, so for this upcoming week, I am going to church on Sunday. I actually just paid my tithes to the new church that I've been visiting. So if you guys are familiar, I have been at my home church for my whole life except for when I was in college. But almost 2 years ago, I can't even believe it's been that long. Almost 2 years ago, I left my home church just because your girl needs to spread her wings, get out of everybody's nest so I can build my own nest. And I've been visiting another church that I am just absolutely in love with. But I've still been giving my tithes to my former church because I'm still technically a member there. But I just kind of felt in my spirit that I needed to start giving my tithes and offering to the church that I'm getting fed at, and that's, you know, pouring into me. So I did that today and it feels amazing. So for the bills coming up, I do have my car insurance bill, my Apple Music subscription, my Wi-Fi bill, and my taxes. I have a friend's birthday this Tuesday and my cousin's grand opening. She just got a brick and mortar location for her business and I'm going to that probably on Sunday, but originally I wanted to do it on Saturday, so I'll just leave it there. As far as the rest of the month is concerned, I will just have 2 more bills. This is personal, this is business, and then I will be going to Louisiana at the end of the month to celebrate my grandma's birthday and to commemorate October 1st is Creole Heritage Month, baby. So I will be in Louisiana. I'm so excited. So let's get into this paycheck. We are on paycheck 3 for the month of September. I actually didn't get my numbers written down, but that's okay. So because I am on variable income and I get a paycheck every week of the month, I have to consolidate my categories just so that I'm not using too many sheets of my planner. This is a 7x9 Erin Condren planner. There is a link in the description box if you like this planner. It comes with a certain amount of pages, but you can also add more pages, I think for like $5 or $10. I just didn't do that, so I have to consolidate and make it work where I can. But I actually really like this setup. I like being able to see all of my paychecks just on like 2 spreads like this. And I think somebody did ask me in my last video if the planner came like this. The planner does not come like this. The planner comes with blank sheets. And then these are the stickers from my shop. So last week we were actually in the red. So we were in the green week 1. We were in the red last week. My eating out budget is what put us here. I went $18 over, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I took that $18 right out the sinking funds. I know I shouldn't have did that, but it is what it is. So my cell phone bill was the only bill that I had to pay, and I did not include my cell phone bill in these totals because I did not take the money out in cash. So that's another thing if you're new to the channel, and if you're not, I'm so sorry that I have to repeat this. What I put in my income, I don't show my income totals here on YouTube, or just publicly in general. So I only show the cash that I take out of my paychecks. So I only show you guys, being that I use the cash envelope system, I'm only showing you what I take out in cash and what I spend in cash. So that's kind of the theory behind that. So I expect, I live on variable income, but I expect to be able to take out at least $200 a week in cash to do my sinking funds, my envelopes, put money into my buffer. I do pay bills across multiple bank accounts. So the bank account that I get paid in, not all of my bills get paid from that bank account. So I will take money out in cash and then just put it in my other bank and show it to you guys here on the channel. So that's why you see bills. I have 2 buffer accounts, one online and one in cash. I just started the one in cash here. I'm not putting anything in there today, but that's what that is. Other is anything that comes up throughout the week that was like unplanned that I had to spend money on. So this week I was over budget by $17.03. Okay, y'all, so to set up Paycheck 3, again, I consolidate, so all my paychecks are on just 2 pages. But the bills I'm paying this week are the ones I mentioned previously when we looked at the calendar, and they total to $211. I do round up in my bills, so I only allocate cents when I'm doing like the actual, but when I'm just budgeting and doing the expected, I just round up. Cash envelopes are going to get $195, which is a little bit higher than normal, but you guys will see why. Sinking funds and savings, so I put those 2 together. So my savings challenge, is getting $32, and then my sinking funds are getting $72, so that's $104. And buffer is not getting anything, and I don't expect nothing else should be coming up this month. So if we do 211 plus 195 plus 104 is 510. So of course that is much more than the expected amount, 200. So for the actual, I will put, oh no, wrong color. I will put that I am taking out 510, and then was that 310, an additional 310. Yes. So for the last column, that is an additional $310 that I'm taking out this week from my paycheck for this week. So this is kind of what I do with you guys here on camera, is the expected, and then as you saw with like Paycheck 2 and 1, I do the actual off camera, and then I just show you guys in the next week how we did. Okay, so we are closing out this week here, and then I'm gonna set up the 3rd week. I don't know why I just like completely went blank all of a sudden. Like, what the heck? Okay, so spending had 25 and it is empty. So 25, so that leaves me with 25. And y'all, I have been doing some spending like out of my sinking funds. I have not allocated for it in my paychecks or my weekly check-in, because that money is not from like, you know, that money is the money that I've accumulated over time. It's not like from a specific paycheck or whatever. So I have another sheet that you guys see in my budget setup video where I allocate my sinking funds and how much I've spent out of them, and what the balance is. So I did mention that on Instagram that I had been taking money out of my sinking funds because unfortunately I have just kind of gone through a phase where I did not need the calculator for that. I'm just kind of going through a phase where I'm just like cash happy. Like I can't stop spending cash, but it is getting better. I prayed about it the other day and I was like, Lord, okay. I gave myself, grace for my birthday month last month to be able to spend kind of freely, And I'm like, okay, my birthday month is over. 2 weeks, we're going to be in October. This is ridiculous. But I'm telling y'all, it's like, it became an addiction. I just kept spending left and right. That's $30. Yes. The last 6 weeks of my life, I've just been spending money left and right. Mainly the wallet. Like, y'all see the wallet be empty every week. But then there has been weeks where I've just, I want to buy something else. I don't have no more cash in my wallet. Okay, I'm getting it out of my sinking funds, which is not good because the purpose of sinking funds are for, the thing that you're saving it for is not for other purposes. But I just have been not able to get my spending under control. So I have been spending money. I don't want you guys to think that's not accurate because I mentioned it on Instagram in my stories. I have been spending money. I've just been taking the money out of my sinking funds, and I will account for how much money I've spent out of my sinking funds on the sinking funds page, not on this page. So this is where we are for the rest of the month, how much money I have left to spend. So for this week, spending is getting 0. Gas is going to get 45. Groceries 70. Home 15. I'm going to scale back on eating out. I don't have that much money left in the budget, so I'm just going to do 15, which will give me a sandwich. But the rest of the money I'm going to need for the end of the month because I'm going to Louisiana, and clearly nobody else is going to pay for my food. Okay, so I am also going to be over budget in medicine because I budgeted 40, but I don't have $40 left in medicine. I have 21. So I'm just going to do this in red. I'm going to stick to what I budgeted for this week. I didn't realize that I didn't have that much money left. So last week I bought medicine for PMS because my cycle's coming on soon, and it's $8 and some change. And then with the seasons changing, I'm running low on allergy medicine, and that's when my allergies like to flare up. So I wanted to give myself some money for allergy, and so that's why I put 40. So hopefully I will not be over budget in eating out by the end of this month, but clearly I will be over budget in medicine by the end of this month. So that's what it is. Okay, and anything that you guys see in the video that you are interested in, there's links in my description box for everything. So just wanted to say that. We'll start with the saving challenge. So I had $2 left over from the wallet that I'm going to put toward the saving challenge, and then I needed an additional 32 because I'm going to do the 11 and the 23, and that's going to equate to 34. So 20, 30, and then 2. So now I have 34. And this money is going toward my taxes for next year. So with all of my write-offs and stuff, that's kind of what I use in my business for taxes and stuff. And of course, I'm not exactly sure how much my taxes will be, but I am gauging it off of my current year tax return, and the business is pretty much doing exactly how it did last year. It's actually higher, but not astronomically higher. The revenue is higher this year than it was last year, but not by a whole lot. So I am projecting that my taxes, what I owe in taxes for 2024 will be roughly around what I owed for this current year. And so by the time I'm done with this challenge, this should be a nice amount for me to have for that bill, because I'm currently paying on taxes and I don't like that. Like, my first year in business, I paid my taxes in one payment. I just paid the whole thing. And then this year I tried doing a payment plan, but I don't really like it. So I don't want to do that next year. So for bills, we are doing car insurance, Apple Music, Wi-Fi, and taxes. Okay. And I will just put this money to the side until I'm ready to put it in my other bank account. And today is the 15th, 14th. So my car insurance did go up. As you can see, it used to be a little bit cheaper and now it's not. But that's okay. My car is paid off, so I'm just grateful for that. And Apple Music is 12. Well, my Apple, no, 9. My Apple Music subscription. So I'm currently not a month ahead on bills. The only bill that I'm a month ahead on is my rent. And that is the largest bill that I have. No other bills of mine come remotely close to how much rent is. All of my bills are like $100 and some, like each bill individually is like $100 and something or less. So I just pay them as the month goes on. I would like to be a month ahead, but I feel kind of like accomplished that I'm at least a month ahead on rent. So, and that's the most important one, because you gotta have a roof over your head. So I'm currently paying 2 debts, my taxes and my event ticket. I think I might only need $65, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the 8 because I'm paying my taxes in a different way now. I was paying them like electronically, and now I'm paying like over the phone because I was having issues with that. What am I doing? 50, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was having issues with like paying my taxes. I've been paying them online with no problem for like the longest, and all of a sudden in the month in last month in August, I just had like the most issues with getting them paid, and I don't even know why. So I had to pay by phone. But I wasn't charged the $2 and something fee, so that put me at only paying $65 instead of about $68. So this is my cash buffer. I just started it a month ago, and I did pull from it for my saving challenge, so it was almost at $100, but we had to kind of start back over because of that. I'm not gonna put anything in the buffer this week because the majority of my money this week, outside of like paying tithes and all that, the majority of my money this week went towards October's rent. So, and now we will stuff my wallet. Okay, so spending gets nothing. Gas gets 45, which I will probably only need 20, maybe 30 of this because I'm on half a tank, and I work from home, so I don't like spend a lot of money in gas. I do get a car wash, and they're a little bit more expensive. I'm going to a different place than I used to, and they're more expensive than the last place I used to go, but I felt like the last place I used to go, they're like, the machines are like not washing them as good anymore. Yeah, like a couple days after I got my last wash there, like the car looked dirtier than it was before I washed it. I was like, I think it was like just soap residue, but I don't know if it just didn't rinse well or what, but I stopped going there. So I'm going to a new place, and the washes are like $12. Home is getting 15. Eating out is getting 15. I really don't plan on using this money. I mean, I'm going to use it, but I don't plan on needing more than this. I'm just going to be eating from home because after all the spending I've been doing, I don't need to spend no more money on food or accessories or clothes. Although I do want to buy one more thing, but I'm going to try not to. Beauty's going to get 10. And I just need some new nails. That's it. So this is my bank envelope, receipts, my coins, and my cards. And I do keep my cards in a zipper pouch because well, right now I'm just loving this wallet, but I do change out wallets, and so it's just easier for me to transport the cards when they're in a pouch. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna move into the high priority binder. So I will be explaining these orange blocks on my reference card here. So I have not made myself a new card, but I have these good old event stickers from my sticker sheet, and they just come in handy for multiple things. I am changing my car maintenance amount from $5 a week to $20. I may not be able to do that every week depending on how much money I made. Like some weeks are high, some weeks are medium, middle, some weeks are low. You never know. So for the weeks that I can, I will be putting 20 in there. That changes the total from 32 to 47. And then I also made a change in my low priority, so I'll show you guys that in a second. So as you can see, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just try this again. Because these envelopes were already in shambles like 2 weeks ago, if y'all remember. And I was doing my due diligence to, build them back up. And then this past week, it's just been shambles. It's been complete shambles. So wardrobe is going to get a 5. And we're starting back from 0. And I did use this money for other things too. Like I told y'all, I was $18 over in food, but I got a new phone last week? And yeah, it was more expensive than I thought it was gonna be. So I had to put some money to the side for it. I think I put over $100 to the side because they told me, they were like, oh, you're just gonna have to pay the taxes on the phone. And so I was like, okay, I'm thinking to myself, like, well, how much is taxes for a phone? Like, taxes can't be that much. I'm literally thinking, like, taxes would not be that much. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna give me a little phone case. And didn't know the new iPhones have a different block, charger block than the previous iPhone. So I had to, buy a new one. I went to that store with, like, over $100 to pay for the taxes and my new and my case for my phone. I'm thinking taxes maybe, now mind you, I haven't gotten a new phone in forever, so I don't know, but I'm like, oh, taxes might be $100, if that. Like a new phone case might be about $30. I'm really not thinking that it was going to be what it turned out to be. Y'all, I ended up having to pay, I think, like $260 something for everything that I got. That was well above what I expected. I was like, but you know what? My phone was good to me. I had my iPhone 8 for 6 years. I'm not gonna complain. It was just unexpected. So, and because I didn't take that much money out of my check for that phone. Because, I'm like, well, I'm not paying for the whole phone. Like, it's going to be added to my bill. How much could taxes be? No. This is 20. Yes. I'm thinking, how much is taxes going to be? Blew my little budget out the water. So car maintenance has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Car maintenance gets 20. Yes. So I came over here to these good old sinking funds, and I was like, well, we'll just take the money out of here and put it back. Because I ended up using my card, you know, because I didn't have as much money saved as it turned out to be. So that's what happened to the other funds that were not used for eating out. Miscellaneous is getting 2. And I'm like, well, this new phone, I will be having it for a very long time. They're probably going to be out with the iPhone 25s, and I'm still going to have this phone. I have loved my lower bill over the years, so I am interested in like trying out other providers, because I see some people like say that they have like 2 phones for $80 a month, and I'm like, how? Like, who are you with? And then like I tried Xfinity Mobile once before, and it was a freaking nightmare. Gifts have 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 39. Yeah, like I tried a different phone service. And it was a nightmare. Like trying to get my number switched over. Long story short, I went like 24 hours with no phone. And this was like back in 17 or 18. And at that time, I had a tutoring business back then. I don't know if I told y'all that, but I had a tutoring business. I had like 3 or 4 employees. I'm like, you know, I had some clients or whatever, like the kids too. I was like, I cannot go 24 hours without a phone. Xfinity Mobile was complete garbage. Okay, my guy baby has 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $68. And my friends are gonna be having their next baby in less than 2 months. I am so excited. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for the new baby. I think there's quite a few people having babies soon. My cousins are having their baby in next month, and my friends are having their baby the month after. Medical is getting 5. So I forgot what I was talking about, but I got thrown off by the babies. It'll come back to me. So we are trying to get these funds back built up. I'm optimistic about it, because ever since I prayed and asked God to help me control my spending, because that's just how bad it had gotten. Like, as soon as I see cash, I want to spend it, and that is terrible. So the last couple days of this week, I have not really been spending money. I got coffee the other day, but I have not been spending money. So I feel confident that things will get back under control. For the low priority binder, car tags. Oh wait, yes, I did the same thing here. So I should have put it like over. I was trying to like line it up correctly, but so Christmas is gonna get 10. I think it was getting 3, but I told you guys that after my birthday, Christmas was gonna start getting 10. After Christmas, my birthday is gonna get 10. So that changed the total to $25. So for Christmas, I know some people save like $1,000 and $500. I have personally never needed that much. And again, I'm sure that will change like as my life goes on. But in my family, we draw names for Christmas gifts. So everybody doesn't buy everybody a gift. You buy a gift for the person's name that you draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And like in my immediate family, like parents, siblings, we just had our first baby in my immediate family like 6 months ago. So we don't have, well, outside of her, before she came, like we didn't have any babies or kids like in the immediate family that, you know, we had to buy a lot of gifts and stuff for. So I usually save like a few $100s, and that's always enough. Actually, it's always more than enough. I get a gift for my person, and then I'll either donate some of the money or in the new year put the money towards something else. So electronics has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17. So I have never needed, thousands of dollars for Christmas. That's just, maybe that'll be my life in the future, but as of right now is not. Yeah, so I don't know. Emergency is going to get a 5 for 1,200, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 12.55. Now that I have a niece and a goddaughter, I will be buying Christmas gifts for both of them, but they are very young. My niece is 6 months. My godchild is 2 years old. So, kid stuff is not as expensive as adult things. So I usually buy my goddaughter, like quite a few gifts for Christmas, and it still like doesn't amount to a whole lot of money. So giveaways has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is now my plug. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. But yeah, y'all, this is a real life. I have been taken out of these funds because I have been struggling with being addicted to spending money for the last 6 weeks. Just on whatever I want. That's really what it's been. Like if it's food, if it's accessories, if it's something on Amazon, like I've just been spending money on whatever I want. And it's been really bad. It's been like, oh, well, I don't have it in my wallet. I'll just pull it out of my sinking funds. But your girl's doing much better. 50, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 75. So adding 10 back into Christmas every week should really give us the boost that we need over the next couple of months, as well as putting 20 in car maintenance should give us the boost that we need. I do need to do a cash swap for the envelopes that I haven't touched. So there's only a few envelopes that I haven't touched, which would be my goddaughter's envelope, my gifts envelope, my emergency envelope. I think that's it. I think those are the only 3 I haven't touched. So 2, 4, and 6. Every other envelope has been touched. So I guess like the envelope, like I said, my goddaughter's envelope and my gifts envelope I haven't touched because I know that that's for other people. So I did have some discipline in that. So car tires has $2, which I'm very sad about because I had enough money in this envelope to almost buy like 2 new tires in the event that something went wrong. So I'm pretty sad about that, but I told myself that what I'm gonna do is the weeks that I have like really good weeks in the shop, I'm just going to try to throw a chunk of money in the tires envelope. So that is going to be all for this video. My sinking funds are in shambles, but we are working on them. Now let's get to the stickers. So these are my self-care stickers. Like I said, the credit cards are pretty explanatory. You just lay them down just like your regular bill due stickers. But I just kind of want to give you guys, like kind of talk to you guys about why I created them like this and kind of like the intention behind them. So some of my stickers are more motivational and decorative, like groceries, church. Let's see here, flip over to August. The let's eat stickers, the dinner stickers, brunch stickers. So those stickers are more like decorative. You know, you want to notate some things in your planner and not necessarily have your own handwriting. Also motivational. So I did explain to you guys a couple times how I was struggling to grocery shop because it's just not fun. Like, I like eating from home. I also like cooking, but I don't like grocery shopping. But what I do with my grocery stickers is once I've completed the shopping for that week, I give myself a check mark once again. So you guys know it's not a game. Here's August. I don't think I grocery shopped that week. There's August that week. I could flip back to July. Same thing. Like, so it has really helped me consistently grocery shop every single week. I just internally love being able to check off that I've done it, and then at the end of the month seeing that I grocery shopped every single week. Also with the church stickers, I do go to church 2 to 3 times a month, and again, it just kind of keeps me accountable. Like, okay, did you go? You know, so those are the more motivational and or decorative stickers. Then I have stickers that are functional. So those are the stickers that actually serve like more of a purpose. So that would be like your bill due stickers, right? So you actually write the bill and the amount in that sticker so that as you're doing your budget, you know what's coming up. Same thing with the credit card stickers. You would write the credit card that it is. So if that's Capital One, American Express, Wells Fargo, whatever, and then the amount, and you put it on the due date, check it off once it's done. So I wanted my self-care sticker to be functional because I know that as women, we struggle with self-care. I think men too. I just think adults, period. We have, you know, responsibilities. We have to work. Not to mention those of you that have families. I do not have any little ones yet. But they'll be here one day. So we have lots of responsibilities, and self-care is usually at the bottom of the list. So the way I made the self-care stickers was very similar to the birthday sticker, where you put the person's name, like you know exactly whose birthday it is, and you put it on the date. I put the boxes underneath the self-care day stickers because I want you guys, as you use these, to be intentional. So the box could be used to either notate the activity, because not all self-care days require money. So sometimes that could be walking, reading a book, Netflix, baking, you know, meditating, whatever it is that you do for self-care. Those things that don't cost you any money is just they don't cost you any money. In the box, you can write what the activity is. I'm going to read for self-care. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to, you know, have some me time at home. I'm going to, you know, binge watch Netflix, whatever. So that is one function you could use the box for. Another function that you can use the box for is that when your self-care days do cost you money, you can write in either like the budgeted amount. I'm giving myself $50, $20, $100, whatever. And or you could write the actual amount. So if maybe on one side you want to put, okay, I'm budgeting 50, and then maybe toward the, you know, second side of the sticker, I spent 40 or something like that. So I wanted the stickers to be useful to you guys, where you can either write the activity that you want to do for your self-care day, or you can write the budgeted and or exact amount that you spent on your self-care day, so you can include it in your budget. So that is the self-care stickers and the credit card stickers. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, especially if you made it this far. I really appreciate it. I hope that you guys enjoy the new stickers in the shop and that they help you to have a more balanced and organized life. That is the goal of my stickers, is to motivate you guys, give you something aesthetically pleasing to look at, to inspire you, and to also be functional in helping you get those adulting activities done, and to remember to take care of yourself. So if you have any questions, y'all can let me know down below in the comments. I will answer as many as I can, and if not, I'll probably answer them in next week's video. So I'll see y'all back next Friday. Bye.